between Nestea and Scarlett. And we can see spawning down in the bottom right-hand corner of Belshire Vestige, the red Zerg player, representing Team Acer, representing Canada, and representing North America. It is Scarlett. And we thought those guys were Chinese. Up at the top left, Scarlett's opponent. You might know him as the creator of the universe. Today we call him Nestea.
Nestea's gonna bust out the 9 pool, Ben, and I don't think this is going. I don't think this is going to come as too big of a surprise for Scarlett, because I think you spoke with her in the past about this, and what did she say?
Yeah, I've had quite some discussions with Scarlett about ZVZ, and she said that she's always tried to be a standard player, but while laddering on the Korea server, she just found that it was not successful until she started going early pool. And when she started going early pool, she started winning many more games. And we saw her utilize that a lot in the ZVZ series in Season 2 of the WCS North America. So I doubt she'll be surprised by this, and her build even kind of encompasses solutions to it. She's gone 15 pool. So while she will have to micro a little bit, she should, at least on paper, be just fine against what Nestea's doing.
Yeah, I think you're right, Ben. I'm glad to see this as well. Not a super greedy opening from Scarlett in game number 1.
Somebody's been talking to Gosu user.
Yeah, Mike is ready. Mike has been sitting behind Scarlett pretty much the entire day. And we will see. Curious to see how many Zerglings Nestea is going to make as well. 8 lings on the way and a queen. It's dropping the extractor now.
So, Nestea, what are you up to? And this is Roddy Build 2.0?
No such thing.
We'll see if he ever stops building lings.
Some things are not meant to be improved, man. They are just perfect.
Like Farseer.
Yes. Like Farseer in Orc vs. Night Elf.
He never went out of meta. All right, so Nestea's lings crossing the map. I think Scarlett knows what's up. An Overlord should have spotted that. And we can see she is producing units of her own. She's getting a queen. She's getting Zerglings. Nestea, what are you going to do? Are you going to deal with a hatch? Or are you going to go up into the main base? And it looks like option number 1.
And he might. I don't think so. I think Scarlett just sends her lings immediately. I think she will be able to keep it alive, because Nestea's going to have to make a choice. Either he's going to start fighting those lings, even though he has a lot of DPS. I guess he will be able to cancel it.
But this is fine. Scarlett's not going to mind. The thing is, Nestea's following this up with further aggression, Kev. He has not stopped producing Zerglings.
It's going to be a slow Bane all-in, man.
Yes, sir.
A slow Ling, Baneling all-in.
And this drone is like, what about my family? He gets away, but his buddy, the Zergling, dies. Here come the lings of Nestea, and they will spot a queen and a building spine crawler. Kev, Scarlett's not out of the woods. This could be very dangerous.
It is very dangerous, but the fact that she's getting a spine crawler is also important.
The second queen is key, because she can block her ramp with those 2 queens if she so chooses.
This Overlord is going to be really important as well. Overlord is searching for those lings. Scarlett having quite a bit of money.
No, Nestea, importantly, on the other side of the map, is going to reveal his extra lings. So Scarlett now knows that this is incredibly all-in, and that she should begin posturing for a difficult defense.
The only thing she doesn't know yet is if it's speed lings or if it's going to be slow banes. Or super quick banes. Which it is going to be, but she doesn't know that yet.
Super quick slow banes.
They are kind of slow. I mean, they're not rolling. Scarlett's getting a second spine crawler now as well. If she just doesn't take too much damage, and she's actually been droning right after this. She's so far ahead economically. She can even afford to lose 4 or 5 drones and still be okay.
Even with 2 lings out in front, these are to go try and pick up a couple of banelings, I would think. But now here comes the micro. Scarlett's got to dance, and her drones are being controlled very well. Not a single drone killed. Did anything die? She's even going to cancel the spine crawler. A beautiful defense from Scarlett. Those 19 drones that she had at the beginning of that fight, they're still there. And so
she canceled the spine and then she rebuilt it. You'd rather be safe than sorry, that's why. I mean, she still has the Overlord here, and she saw that Baneling morphing, perhaps worried that there were a few more Banelings coming her way, but she doesn't have to worry too much about it yet. And her speed is going to be so much quicker than Nestea's speed.
Yeah, Nestea's going to be hard, or speed is going to be hard for Nestea to deal with, I should say. Yeah.
Oh my god. And like Ling-wise, this single Baneling is the only thing that keeps Nestea alive.
That single Baneling is scary at the bottom of a ramp, though. Queens might have to come forward to chase him away. Scarlett's done a good job so far, but Nestea is now, or it was now, droning. Drone count now even, 21 to 21.
Well done by Scarlett again, picking up that
now
bailing.
the Zerglings might be able to get past, but nope.
Nestea buying a lot of time for himself, but these slow links are still on this side of the map, and they're going to have a hard time ever making their way home. Certainly.
Oh man, great control from Scarlett, just phenomenal. Hasn't really struggled dealing with this at all, and now here comes the floodgates have been opened. Here comes Scarlett with many lings streaming across the map. 23 Zerglings to 6 right now, Kev. I don't know how in the world Nestea is supposed to defend it.
He's 14 links on the way, and of course with a second queen, maybe something will be possible, but this is going to be damn hard for him. And even if he only goes full ling mode right now, Scarlett is still going to have a small economic lead, and above all, hatchery is on the way again as well.
Nestea's going to be morphing new banelings, and will be blocking his ramp with queens. That's should have been blocking his ramp with queens, but Scarlett's going to get up, and Nestea is in trouble. The queens go down. That's going to seriously impair his ability to make units because he's lost all of his larva inject. And Scarlett continuing to play brilliantly. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, wow. Unreal. Unreal. Trades 2 lings for 2 banelings and gets into the main base of Nestea once more. Just phenomenal control from Scarlett. And now she's even going to get a drone kill.
Nestea only having a single baneling, not even making any links right now. He's droning up behind it, so these 2 links could stay alive potentially for quite a while. And maybe even delay this hatchery, which would be just another victory for Scarlett. But needless to say, Scarlett has put herself in a fantastic position.
Yep, she's strewn across the map with a couple more lings just because she wants to keep up the pressure. Her hatchery is finishing, and her lair has begun, so
she might even be able to kill this hatchery.
It's a very real
with
possibility.
Those 4 banelings. Oh, well done by Nestea. That was beautiful.
And poorly controlled by Scarlett, it has to be said. Banelings will wiggle up into the main base, and Nestea's going to have to micro once more.
Might not have enough DPS. The single ling!
No! Okay.
Single ling was a believer.
And now this baneling is very lonely.
Leia already halfway done for Scarlett as well.
Oh, wait a second. 10 lings about to finish. Oh, not at the same time, though. What an adventure, man. I believe.
He's like, well, got a link. Better than before. Burrow being researched.
These drones are saying banelings. Not even once.
Well, once is okay. Just don't do it twice.
Scarlett with 4 gas now. We should be planning a Spire. Is planning a Spire.
Yeah, for a second I think she thought about the roach attack as she was researching Burrow, and then she was like, nah. If I just make Mutalisk right now, I'm going to be in a fantastic position. That
baneling running in circles was getting a great idea of the layer timing, and what Scarlett was able to determine was that there wasn't one. Layer had not started. Nestea starts it up after having dealt with it.
The baneling scout. A very famous one.
Yes, yes, the best kind of scout.
A scout that's guaranteed to do some damage, kind of like the Reaper.
If you can ever scout with a baneling and get it home, you are so good at StarCraft.
Nestea keeping a couple of links here at the 3rd base of Scarlett. He's going to have to worry, though, for these banelings. Taking a look at the worker count, we see 48 drones for Scarlett against 36 for Nestea. Nestea's layer just finished up. If he's going to play Muda against me, I just don't see how he's ever going to be able to turn this around. If you're doing the exact same thing, but much later and from a worse economic position, you're going to have a bad time.
Well, he's basically conceded to playing from behind. Scarlett's got 500 gas. It'll be probably about 600 when the Spire finishes. So she'll be able to crank out quite a few mutas. Her 5th and 6th gas is also actually she's gonna go Carapace first, which is very smart. It basically makes it impossible for Nestea to engage even with even numbers of mutas.
There are 25 lings on the map for Scarlett, only 12 for Nestea. I think Nestea's gonna have a hard time keeping this hatchery alive. These 2 banelings are going to be so important in
we
this.
can be heroes. But not today, as they are going to.
They're still alive. But so far, they're kind of a hero. The unsung heroes.
In fact, they are heroes. They have saved the day. So give a medal to those 2 banelings. Let them retire to Belshir Vestige. Wait, this is where they are.
I don't think they're going to fall off the map.
Send them to Ohana.
Not the winter edition. They might freeze.
First mutas. Oh, these poor banelings.
With just a single queen.
Down they go. And Scarlett will continue to pressure this 3rd expansion.
She might be able to pick up this queen as well. She's going to have 7 Mutalisks soon on Nestea's side of the map. She still has these links here as well. Nestea has nothing to keep this hatchery alive.
He's building 10 mutas at once, Kev, which is enough to chase Scarlett's mute is out.
But I think as soon as Scarlett picks up this hatchery, she's just going to fly back to her side of the map.
Peace. She should say peace.
She doesn't know about these mutas yet.
She should say peace.
She might think that she finds...
why say peace when she can just win? Lings into the natural, going to start working on the drone line. Scarlett is now going to peace out with the mutas when she sees that Nestea's got so many more. But Zergling pressure alone should be enough to button it up, and it will be. Good.